Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope all are you good. I am Prince from India. So everyone, namaste. I hope you all like my videos, my content, my way of teaching. But if you have any suggestion to improve myself, to improve my content, improve my way of teaching, video editing, anything in your mind, just comment this video. I'm always appreciate you. I'm always working on myself, how to improve myself. If you have any suggestion, just comment this. I'm always welcome to you. Now, before making this video, I was little confused because some of my subscribers says make a video on this topic. Some people says make a video on this topic. I mean to say some people says make a video on light and graphic section. Some say dead section, boot sequence, how boot sequence work. And some people says make a video on network section. But one of my dearest subscriber, his name was Story.FB.Mizo.the I hope I'm pronouncing well his name. I have some mistake, so sorry about that, brother. Don't mind it. This person always support me, always like my videos, share my videos, always ask me a question about phone repairing related. Or if you have any question in your mind to fault finding, anything, comment any videos. I'm always reply these type of questions, these type of comments. If you have any question, just comment this. I'm always reply to you. Now today we discuss about network section as per request Story.FB.Mizo.the So in network section, I'm giving you each and every line detail, how network section work, how to repair network section, how to check each and every IC, how to test. Network section is a large section. You can say it's a long topic. So in a one video, 2 or 3 video, I could not explain 1, 2 or 3 videos. Minimum 8 to 10 videos. Minimum. This topic demands minimum 8 to 10 videos. But I have best try to give you knowledge in this video. So hope you like this video. Also, if you watch this video, watch it properly or carefully, because if you miss something, align something, after you confused, looking the diagram, how these lines connected to other IC. So watch it properly. If you watch with skip this video or later on watch some part, later on skip, you will miss and many things. After that you will confuse. So watch this video properly and share this video if you like. Otherwise, don't mind. Now let's start the topic. Let's start. Now if phone come to you for a network issue, or you can say most of the time you will face these type of the faults when you repair a network phone, right? What are the faults you will face when you repair a network? Now emergency call means there is some signals in your phone, but when you try to call to someone, the call ended, right? No network, there is no signal in your phone, and when you try to search on a manual, there is no service provider list. Also there is no signal, no call connected, no network, low network. That means when you go out somewhere from outside, there is a full signal in your phone, but when you get back to your home, you will see there is no network or low signals, right? When you try to make a call, there is no connectivity. But when you go out somewhere else on a first floor or go out somewhere, you will see there is a full signal. Also the call connectivity and data communication are properly. Now next fault is unknown baseband. When a phone come to you for network, when you try to search, there is a no service provider list. After that, you will see IMEI number. For this, you will apply *#06*#. When you apply this code in your phone, you will see a some number, but in this fault you will see a question mark or no number. That means IME corrupt or not shown. When you go to the setting and check the baseband, right, there is a unknown, right? So this fault calls unknown baseband. This fault from RF IC. We discuss about later in this video how will you trace and how will you fix this phone, right? Now next fault, call time network dropped. When a phone come to you with a full signal, but when you try to call, signal are slowly dropped. After the some time, signal regain or full signal. Now next, no service with radio off. This is a common fault. Most of the people you will face this fault. Now what is the radio off or no service? I will tell you later. Now no service with radio on. Now what are the difference between both faults? How to fix this? In this video, you will watch in this video. Now for this radio off or on, you will apply this code *#4636 #*#*. When you apply this code on your phone, wait for few seconds. After that, a new window will appear in front of you. On this window, you will see the radio off or on. Now what is the radio off on? I will discuss about in this video. Now next fault, network variation or fluctuation, means network fluctuate, signals are fluctuating. Sometime a full signal you will see, sometime of one or two signal. So network fluctuation, these type of fault. Now you will face most of the time these type of faults when a phone come to you in a network related problem. Clear? Now how to fix this type of issues we are discussing in this video. Before we discuss these type of faults, we know each and every line detail and each and every IC detail, so we can fix or we can understood in a better way. When you know everything about each and every line, how these line works, each and every IC in detail, identification, after that you will understood a fault better, right? So next, now in front of you in your screen, network lines. I am explaining a network lines with a full form. Now RX, in network section you will see in some lines RX. RX means receiving. In this line you will receive a call or data, right? TX means transmitting. Through this line you will connect a call. For it means transmitting. RX means receiving, TX means transmitting. Now TRX. Now TRX means transmitting and receiving. Same line you will receive a data or call. Through same line you will transmit the call or data. So that's why this line called TRX. Hope you get it. LB, lower band. HB, higher band. In this section you will see a bands, signals. Network section working on a frequency. Frequency is separated through in a bands, or you can say frequency working on a bands. So lower band, higher band and MB, middle band, right? Now next, VIO, voltage input output. This is a input output line, 1.8. In this line you will get 1.8, right? VBAT and VPH. You will already know what is VBAT and VPH, also called V system. In this line you will get 3.7 to 4.2 volt. Clear? Now RFFE clock and also RFFE data. These are communication lines, protocol lines like I2C, I2S. In last video we discussed SPMI. Same in network section, working on a RFFE protocol, radio frequency front end. This protocol has full name, radio frequency front end. Right. Now we have seen network section supply lines, also the full form of supply names. Right. Now let us see little bit about the network section IC. How many IC use in network section and also how they work. Now first you will see in front of you in your screen there is a antenna socket, some calls antenna switch or antenna connector. Right. Antenna socket. This antenna socket connect with a RF cable or antenna cable with bottom subboard where is main antenna connect. Clear? This type of antenna cable. Now after this you will see there is a 4 pins. Now 3 of them are ground. When you check on a multimeter with the continuity mode or you can say beep mode, you will see they are beep sound on attached with the ground. Right. But on the other hand, the fourth one, this point has main positive point attached with the center point. Clear? When you open the RF cable or antenna cable, you will see the 2 wires inside, one for the positive, second for the ground. Right. Now this antenna connect with the 2GPA. 2GPA means 2G power amplifier. Clear? This is mostly you will see in a square shape. On a Samsung you will see on some phones in rectangle shape, but in other phones, in other companies you will see on a square shape with this IC is a pin IC. Like there is a 2 type of IC you will see. First pin IC like BQ, you will see there is a pins came out, so even you check these pins voltage and supply frequencies. Right. The other IC called BGIC. Right. Like your CPU MMC power IC. Clear? Now this is a 2G IC. It means working on a 2G band, second generation band. Now after that 3G comes, 4G. Now in latest 5G, 5th generation wireless communication network working. Now this 2GPA also working as a antenna switch. Why I'm saying this? If you see Nokia keypad phones, old model motherboard like 110, 3310, 2100, you will see there is an antenna switch. Also a PF4 power amplifier oscillator. Right. Also a main RF IC. So when someone called to you, that means RX section work, receiving section work. Then antenna switch directly these signals connected to the RFIC. Clear? When you call to someone, that means transmitting, then TX signal working. Then RF through RF IC signal comes to the first power amplifier PA, like a 2GPA. Why we need power amplifier? Because in receiving there is a no, when you transmitting the call or data, your phone is not capable to directly throw out the signals. For these your phone needs amplify the signal, boost the signal. That's why we need power amplifier PA. This PA boosts the signal and give it to the antenna switch. After through antenna switch, this signal goes to the nearby tower. Clear? Hope you get it. Now in latest phones, or you can say 4G phones, smartphones, your 2G PA plus antenna switch are merged. That is why this antenna socket directly connect to the 2G PA. Hope you get it. Right? After the 2G PA, now you will see a rectangle shape IC called 4G PA. 4G PA also a 3G PA. This IC both working 4G and 3G PA. This is also a power amplifier from boost the signal. Right? Working in a 3rd generation and 4th generation band. Clear? Now you will see another IC, BGA IC, small IC. You will see around them most of the duplexers or coils. These are duplexers, right? Frequency band converter, also many coils. These are BGA IC called WTR, trans receiver IC. Also a update version called SDR in latest phones. Now what is the difference between WTR and SDR? We will discuss in another video. Now this is our main RF IC, main network IC. Through this IC we can receive or transmitting the call or data. Clear? I will explain you little bit about these IC. If you want to know more about these IC, how these IC, identification to everything, each and every detail, then comment this video. I will make another video to complete about these IC. Now next, now in network section there are other supporting IC like APT IC, also DRX, diversity, or also a crystal. Now what these IC work, how they work, I will give all information about these IC in upcoming videos, or you can say next video, right? But in this video we discuss main points about network section. Right now I am telling you 3 ICs, 2GPA, 4GPA and WTR. Now how these IC work in a schematics, how these IC, what are the requirements of these IC, all of how the network section work. Now let's go to the schematics and let's see how the network section work, how the network section in a schematics. Now let's go to the schematics. First go to the layout, and now in layout find the antenna socket. Clear? You will see here there is antenna socket U3101, right? Just double click it, it means select and paste in schematics. Now next, now you will see there is an antenna socket. Clear? 3 points ground, 1, 3 and 4. I'm already told you 3 points ground, and a second point, in this point you will get a diode value around 300 to 500. Multimeter on a diode mode, check with the black probe, red probe on a ground. You will see here diode value 300 to 500 without battery. Alright, clear? Now follow this line. Now you will see in this line first capacitor C3336, right? You will see rarely capacitor in a series like boot cap and fly caps, also some capacitor in network section, because capacitor are clear the frequency well, right? Now in this line you will see a divider circuit, 2 resistance, in between both of resistance a line emerge called main antenna detection, also with a 0 ohm resistance. Now I am already told you in previous video what is the divider circuit, how divider circuit works, how to repair a divider circuit, what is the divider circuit formula, each and every detail to divider circuit what is pull up resistor, pull down resistor, each and everything. Also the temperature related problem on Samsung, Vivo, these type of phones. Just go and watch this video. In this video you will see temperature related problem, also divider circuit. Divider circuit used as a many times in a different circuits or different sections in a mobile phone. So you must understood how divider circuit work. If you don't know about how divider circuit work, just go and watch this video. I will give each and every detail about divider circuit, also the temperature related problems. Clear? Now back to the topic. You will see there is a divider circuit. According to the divider circuit, R1 connected to the voltage in, it means positive line, connect to the voltage, and R2 connected with the ground, but there is a no ground. If you will see this line, second number line, I will already tell you, in this line you will get 300 to 500 diode value. That means it's a positive line. These 1, 3 and 4 are ground. In between second line are positive line. So if there is a 300 to 500 diode value, also here is the same value, 300 to 500. Also this resistance also connected with the VRAG L7 LDO on 1.8 voltage, where this voltage come from power IC, because power IC produce LDO. So LDO number 7, 1.8 voltage. Clear? In this resistance. Clear? Now according to the divider circuit formula, voltage in connected with the R1, so this resistance is R1. Clear? Now if this R1, now this resistance become R2. Now divider circuit working when R2 connected with the ground. Now this resistance connected also the other line with the positive. Now I am telling you there is a twist. I will tell you. Now this line, where is this line going? Main antenna detection. This line goes to the CPU. I will show you. But first I will explain to you this circuit, how this circuit works. After this we will go through this line, go to this line. Right? Now according to the R1 and according to the divider circuit, I will show you. Now according to the divider circuit, there is a voltage in, right, 1.8 voltage from power IC L7 LDO. Now R1 connected with the positive, right. Now R2 connected with the ground. Then the circuit will be complete. If R2 not connected with the ground, the circuit will not complete. In between line, the divider circuit works. After that, in this line the voltage decrease if the divider circuit working properly. Clear? Now I will tell you what is the twist here. When 1.8 voltage comes here in this resistance, you will check 1.8 volt, right. First, where is this resistance? I will show you. Just copy this resistance, 100k resistance, 3326, and find in layout. You will see just slightly above the antenna socket. The second resistance R2, now 3325. Clear? 10k resistance, 3325. Now you can see here the second one resistance R2. This is first one and this is second one. These are two resistance, R1 and R2. In this resistance you will get 1.8 volt. Clear? Through power IC. This both resistance connecting each other. in a series. Now this resistance connecting with this point. In this point you will get 300 to 500 diode value. Now the twist is here, when you connect the RF cable or antenna cable on this socket, this fourth point will be ground. If you have a motherboard, any motherboard, you will check and tell me. After connect the RF cable, this point connect with the ground. If you remove the RF cable on main motherboard, this point shows 300 to 500 diode value. If you connect the RF cable here, this will show you beep or 00. Clear? Now R2 connecting with the ground after connecting with the antenna cable, right? After that one line emerge in between according to the divider circuit formula. In this line you will get 0.2 volt. This line goes to the CPU. I will explain to you again. If you don't understand, I will explain to you. Just go to the schematic. Now I will show you. When you connect the antenna cable, this resistance are also ground. Without connecting the RF cable or antenna cable, you will see here are 300 to 500 diode value. After connecting the antenna cable, this point ground. So divider circuit complete. Here you will get 1.8 volt, right, through power IC. Now divider circuit formula, voltage in multiply by R2 10K, it means 1.8 multiply by R2 divided by R1 plus R2. This is the formula of divider circuit. Now according this formula, you will see here 0.16, almost 0.2 volt in this line, main antenna detection line. Now where is this line going? Just click this line. Now this line goes to the GPIO section in CPU, general purpose input output. I've already told you in previous videos, every IC has many sections according to the sequence or different, like controlling section, voltage input section, output section. So CPU had many sections. Now one section is called GPIO, general purpose input output section, right? Now main antenna connection in this line connected to the GPIO section to our master IC CPU, right? This line goes back to the same. It means when you connect the RF cable on antenna socket, divider circuit working and 0.2 voltage goes to the CPU, and CPU sense through this line, through this voltage, antenna connected. If you remove the antenna cable in this line, you will get 1.8 volt. Clear? Also then CPU did not sense the antenna connected. Clear? Also, if any one of these resistance, suppose this 10K resistance or 100K resistance, R1 and R2, any one of resistance damage, it means your divider circuit break. So CPU did not get sense the antenna detection line, antenna detect. Also, if this 0 ohm resistance damage or open, CPU can't sense the antenna detect. So if this resistance damage, you just make a jumper connecting both points each other, your work will be done. If any one of these resistance had damage or open, you just replace the same value resistance from other motherboard. Clear? Now when a phone come to you, when you check the antenna, first this circuits in this resistance 1.8 voltage, first check. Second, after connecting that antenna, this point, this resistance should be ground. Also in between, a one line emerge. On this line you have 0.2 voltage. This line goes to the CPU. If any one of these resistance or this divider circuit damage or this voltage, if you did not get here this voltage 1.8, CPU can't sense the antenna line, antenna detection line. After that, your phone on network issue like no network, no service, emergency call, these kind of problems. Now by chance this divider circuit or any one of this resistance had a problem, you will go through all YouTube videos, tips, direct shortcut tips, you will never find it how to solve this problem. Also in hardware solution there is a no solution, no line, only a schematics you will find each and every line step by step. Clear? Hope you get it how this circuit work. If you have any question or if you don't understand, just comment this video, I will explain you again. Now after this line you will see there is a switch out in. If this switch damage, same problem create network issue. Also you will see there is some coils connected with the ground or also a capacitor in a series. If this capacitor damage or open, if you remove this capacitor, same problem create. Now this line positive TRX antenna. TRX means I'm already told you transmit receiving antenna. This is a single line where RX and TX both line working on a single line called TRX. Now click this line. Now this line goes to the AIC. Which IC is this? This is our 2GPA. I will show you U3001. Just open the layout and you will see U3001. Clear? Now I will show you in a diagram so you will be better understand. I will show you in a diagram so you will be better understand how the circuit works. Now in front of you there is an antenna socket, CPU R master, 2G power amplifier, charging IC, WTR IC, 4G PA, power IC. Clear? Now when you connect from this antenna socket, when you connect the RF cable or antenna cable, now a line goes to this is a divider circuit, green color line, R1 and R2. This line connected with the antenna socket, also another line, blue line. Now first I will explain to you this line. Now this line connected with the antenna socket. When you check here on a diode value, black probe on this point and red probe on a ground without connecting the battery, you will see here 300 to 500 diode value. When you connect the cable, antenna cable here, you will see here ground beep. Now this point R2, on this point a 1.8 voltage through power IC L7 LDO, right? After this divider circuit work, a line goes to the CPU. This line called antenna detection line. Through this line CPU sense antenna detect RF cable connected. If this line damage, any chance through this resistance or this socket not proper working or your cable not connected, your cable break, any, right, from any point, if this line not working, CPU can't get 0.2 volt, then CPU can't sense the antenna detect. For this you first check the RF cable, antenna socket. How to antenna socket check? First you will get 3-point ground before connecting the RF cable without battery. Your fourth point you will had a diode value 300 to 500, right? Now when you connect the RF cable, this diode value become 0 or beep, ground. Clear? In this point In this resistance you will get 1.8 volt also check. After that circuit works. In between a 0 ohm resistance also check. If this resistance damaged, just bypass this resistor with a jumper. Clear? Hope you get it. Now this line goes to the 2G power amplifier, right? Because our 2G power amplifier also is working as an antenna switch. Clear? Now get back to the schematics, discuss another lines. Now after this line there is a, first we check voltage line. What are the requirement of this IC? Voltage requirements. So first 11 number pin ground, 10 number pin VBAT and VCC. VBAT voltage battery, VCC voltage collector to collector. So in this line, follow this line. This line comes from VPH power, right? In this line you will get 3.7 to 4.2 voltage. Clear? VPH power, V system, VBAT. Depend on a circuit. On network section you will see any name of these, right, according to the circuit. And this value on this line you will get 3.7 to 4.2 volt. Clear? If this line was open, your phone or no service. If this line was short, your phone become dead, because directly connect to the VPH. If VPH short, so all of the VPH is always voltage, so your phone become dead. Now next pin number 8 VRAM. Now follow this line. Now this line, now in this line you will see a resistance connected with the ground, 100k resistance. Now what is VRAM? If you don't know, comment me, I will tell you, right? Now VIO voltage, voltage input output. Now follow this line. Now VRAC L5 1.8 from power IC LDO 5 through 1.8 voltage in this line. So this IC need 1.8 voltage, also 3.7 voltage. If 1.8 voltage, this VIO line also damage, your phone on no service or emergency call network issues, right? If this line was short, your LDO 5 short, LDO 5 connected with the many sections, so your phone automatically dead. I will show you just like this 1.8. if you click this line like this LDO 5 is connected with the many lines. Now next S data, S clock, pin number 6 and 5, serial data, serial clock. These are communications lines, right? Like protocols, like in last video I will tell you SPMI or SPMI protocol, right? Like I2C, I2S, SPMI, these all are protocol. In network section you will see a RFFE, data clock, radio frequency front to end, right? Radio frequency front to end. In network section RFFE protocol working, right? In this lines you will see a 0 ohm resistance, both of these lines. If this resistance damage, CPU can't connect to your IC, your slave. I will show you this line. Just click this line. Now this line goes to the again GPIO, general purpose input output section, right? It means this line connected to the CPU. Now again, now this line also connected with the other IC U3203. I will show you. This is our 2GPA. Now this is our 4GPA. It means this line connected between 2GPA, 4GPA and also a CPU, right? Now again click this line. Now this line goes back to the R2GPA. Clear? Through this line CPU takes all information of this IC, also command, because CPU are master IC. These are communications lines, or all these IC are slave IC. Clear? Now Hope you get it. These lines VBAT, VCC, VRAM, VIO, serial data, serial clock. You will see here HB switch out higher band. This is NC, higher band in, lower band in. This line comes from, after this line I will draw in a diagram. Now these lines comes from WTR, our RF IC. WTR TX GSM higher band, WTR TX GSM lower band, right? These are frequency lines. Also the ground lines, TRX lines, you will see these all are ground and your frequency lines. These all lines come from WTR IC. Also some line connected with the 4G IC. In between you will see a duplexer for switching the frequency. You will rarely see these lines had a problem. If your phone had a drop down case, also a water damage case, then you will see these pins had a problem. Otherwise most of the time you will see there is a no problem in these lines, because there is a only in this line you will see only a frequency, not voltage, any kind of voltage. So always check first these lines, voltage requirements line. Most of the problem in this line. Clear? Now let's go to the draw in a diagram. Now a VBAT line comes from charging IC. You can say also call VPH. In this line you will see 3.7 to 4.2 voltage. Now next VRAM 100k resistance on a ground. Now VIO voltage comes from power IC, LDO 5, right? This line comes from LDO 7 and this line comes from LDO 5. Power IC produce many LDOs, I have already told you. Now next RFFE data, RFFE clock, right? Through this line CPU takes information. This is our protocol lines, RFFE radio frequency front to end. Clear? Now next there is a less space, that's why I am creating some lines. There are many lines connecting between 2G power amplifier to WTR IC, also a 4G IC, also some communication lines with the CPU. There is a less space, so that's why I'm not draw all these lines. So these are frequency lines. In between you will see a duplexers for switching the frequency. Now how frequency work, I will give you full information in another video. Now some lines connected with the 4G PA. Clear? Hope you get it how 2G power amplifier work. Now next our 4G amplifier.